1-888-317-2346. I only have about 25 minutes before I get cut off by Jamaica at 12:30, so we're going to go right into answering questions. To reach me in my office, it's 1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-529-5465. Again, the number to call, we have all our lines open right now, 1-888-31-RADIO, 1-888-317-2346. Let's go to the first call. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Brad. Good afternoon.
How you doing?
My name is June. Tell me something. Okay, I filed for my husband in Jamaica.
Right.
And he got his interview. He got his interview and everything, and we went down. We went for the interview. Unfortunately, they turned him down because they asked him if he smoked marijuana, and he said he smoked marijuana last time in December. And so they gave him a paper that is no way.
He's barred 3 years. He's barred 3 years. It's just a 3-year bar. You have to go back in 3 years from now. Next time he goes, okay, I can't tell anybody to lie, but certainly if you admit to smoking marijuana or there's marijuana in your system and you go into the embassy, you will be turned down. All right, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. You just have to know, okay, that when you go into the U.S. Embassy, people who smoke marijuana are not going to be approved.
Right, right.
So please tell all the people out there who are listening.
I told him. I don't know.
Okay,
what
you can't.
You hear what the man said.
Right, right. So they're going to test you. They're going to test you. They may take a urine test. It may be in a
they did a blood test and
right, in the blood test, and that was negative.
Smoking.
Right, and that was negative, and then they always go ask, do you smoke marijuana? And if you say yes, you're barred 3 years, and you got to go back 3 years later.
Okay.
So there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no appeal. There's no nothing. It's just go back in 3 years, and hopefully he answers more smarter next time.
Okay. So then I have to file a paper over.
No. That paperwork's still going to be good. They're going to hold it for 3 years. So
how do you know when to go back?
In about 2 years and 2.5 years from the time he was turned down, you come see me, and I'll start putting it together back to get another appointment.
Okay, thanks, Brad.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, top of the day to you.
How are you? Top of the day.
So, Brad,
Yes.
in 2001, that deadline of April the 30th,
Yeah, the 245I.
filed for your brother, but we said in the paper on the date, the 30th was on the post office received that certified letter.
Right.
Would it cause a problem for you to stay here and get your documents?
I'm not sure. I don't understand the question. You filed and you got the post office and it was filed in time period, and the question is what?
They're saying the 30th, they received it on the 30th of April.
Right.
We got a priority date of May the 3rd.
That's fine.
So we don't have a problem.
You have no problem. There's a 3-day mail rule. You have a 3-day mail rule that was put in with this 245I, that what the law said is it just had to be in the mail by April 30th. So the law presumes that it takes 3 days for mail to be delivered. So if it was put in the mail April 30th, and as long as you have a receipt date before May 3rd, 2010, you are still covered under Section 245I. You're good.
Okay, that's from what lawyer was telling me that I've got to go back home.
Absolutely not. That lawyer doesn't know what he's talking about. Tell the lawyer, I called Brad on 1-800-LAW-LINK on the immigration link on 93.5 FM, and he told you to go to the law books and look up the 3-day mail rule for 245I.
Yeah, because we got the approval notice and something from the visa center. Like
No. Do not process to go home, because if you go home, you're not going to come back for 10 years. What I would suggest you do is just call 1-800-LAW-LINK right now, make an appointment to come see me, and I'll take care of it. Because obviously the lawyer you're going to is unaware of this 3-day mail rule, which is basic immigration.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Yes, I'm just calling on behalf of one of my friends.
Right.
She want to get a divorce.
Mhm.
but she don't know the whereabouts of her husband.
Right.
So she want to know if she could go ahead and do the divorce.
Well,
here.
what you have to do is we gotta hire a private investigator and do a due diligence search for that husband, and then.
Because she's here, and she's
Okay, fine.
without
So,
baby.
I mean, there's ways to do it, but you have to be able to show the judge that you've done your due diligence in trying to find this spouse and you're unable to do so, and then you petition the judge to serve him through publication in a newspaper. But it can certainly be done, and what she should do is give us a call at 1-800-LAW-LINK. We do have a matrimonial department that can handle that type of thing.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
right.
going to let she call you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thanks
you for
much. Have
calling.
a nice day.
Okay. All right. Again, but by the way, it's not just immigration here at Spar and Bernstein. We're doing personal injury, medical malpractice, matrimonial work, which was just that question, criminal defense, and tax debt, bankruptcies. All right. Let's go to the next call. And all of those facets of law we talk about throughout the day here on Link Up Radio. And there's only one number to call at 1-800-LAW-LINK. You could also check us out, by the way, at www.forimmigration.com, sblawlink.com, our very cool blog. You can check us out on Facebook and Twitter at Spar Bernstein. Hi, you're on the air. Hello? Hello? Nope, she dropped. Hi, you're on the air.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, there's a situation, right, where a father wants to sponsor his daughter.
Right.
Daughter's about like 47 years old, but the father's name is not on the birth certificate.
Was the father ever married to the daughter's mom?
No.
Okay. So what needs to be done is this, okay? The laws discriminate against dads who are not married to their children's mother. Whether fair or unfair, there's actually, interestingly enough, there is it has nothing to do with filing for a daughter, but interestingly enough, there's a Supreme Court case that's going on right now. Be interesting to see what the Supreme Court says, is that the laws prior to 1986, when it deemed becoming a citizen through your parent who was a U.S. citizen, were different depending on whether it was your mother or father, and there's a Supreme Court case going up saying that they're actually discriminating against the dad, so it'd be interesting to see what the Supreme Court says about that. That doesn't have anything to do with your case right now. With your case, they do discriminate against dads who are not married to their children's mother. So what you have to be able to prove is two things. Number one, that you are the biological father of this child. Now, the best way to prove you're the biological father of this child is at the time of the birth, your name was put on the birth certificate. If your name was not put on it at the time of the birth, and it's put on at age 10, age 20, age 30, age 40, whatever it may be, and you do a late registration of the birth, that's not really going to be able to prove that you are the father of the child, because anybody can stand up 10 years after the fact and say, I'm the dad. So most likely what will happen is that immigration will at that point then ask for a blood test to prove, that you are the biological relationship between father and daughter. And blood, I'm told, does not lie. So if you are the father, the blood test will confirm you are the father. And generally that's what we'll do to prove the biological relationship. But in addition to proving the biological relationship, you have one additional step that you have to do that other people don't have to do, which is if you were never married to the mother, you have to be able to prove that you had a father-daughter or father-son, depending on who you're filing for, but in your case, a father-daughter relationship with your daughter, not now at age 47, but between ages birth to 18. And you have to be able to prove that you were in your daughter's life between ages of birth and 18. What they don't want to see is fathers who are absent in their children's lives coming back and filing for their children as adults. So how do you prove you were in the child's life? Maybe school records show that you're listed as the dad. Maybe your daughter was baptized and you're on the baptismal certificate. Maybe you sent money to her and you have those receipts, even though you probably don't have those receipts, those Western Union receipts from 25 years ago. Maybe you have pictures with her with friends and family. Worst comes to worst, maybe you can get affidavits from a whole bunch of people saying you're a pretty good dad. You don't have to be.
Well, actually,
you don't have
the
to
daughter
be.
used to be living with the father up till about age 12. Then her mother took her back. The biological mother took her
Then
back.
that's fine. So you had a relationship with her between birth to 12, so that would work. And you don't have to prove that you were Mike Brady from the Brady Bunch, if anybody knows that reference. I mean, you don't have to be the father of the year, but certainly you just have to prove that you were not an absent father.